Hello people, here I am back. And my video today is going to be about, are you or do you think you have what it takes to be an entrepreneur? In one of my previous videos, I discussed how difficult it is to be an entrepreneur. And now I'm going to talk to you about some of the telltale signs. And they are a lot of telltale signs, but I'm going to briefly touch bases. One, do you have a hard time or do you have difficulty holding a job? That's one of the telltale signs. And the reason being is because you feel that, you do not want to have the same routine over and over every day. You get up in the morning, you drive to work, you punch the clock, you work until your first break, lunch comes around, second break comes around, and you're ready to go home, and you do it over again. And you do that over and over for approximately 25 to 30 years. And if that's not for you, that is one of the reasons why I would say that you have a hard time holding down a job, because you're looking for adventure and you're looking for excitement in your life. And that's fair to any human being, because that is human nature for us to be adventurous. And being an entrepreneur, man, your day is not the same. Every day is different. And your day is going to consist of identifying problems and solving those problems. Are you an introvert and extrovert? If you are, chances are you are an entrepreneur, because as an entrepreneur, you have to have the ability to be able to withdraw yourself and sit at home while you work on developing your skills. And as an extrovert, you're able to get out there and you're able to present yourself to people and be charismatic, intelligent, friendly, and just bring this light to whatever room it is that you're in. And that's important as an entrepreneur. You have to be able to have both qualities. Another thing, do you find education exciting? Are you the type of person that can watch a video like this right here and find it to be exciting because it's packed with valuable information? Then chances are you are an entrepreneur. If you can sit down, and I'm not saying anything negative about Netflix and TV shows and things like that, but if you can watch a TV show or a movie over and over again and you prefer entertainment over education, then I'm pretty sure that that's not really going to help you out in your future. So with that being said, if you're able to sit down and watch self-development courses, and you're able to take online classes and anything that is educational, documentaries, whatever, learning foreign languages, then chances are you are an entrepreneur. Another thing, do you or do you not work for money? If you have a job and the sole purpose of that job is to get a paycheck, then I don't think you're an entrepreneur. But if you go to work and you enjoy working, because the majority of people, they love to work hard. I'm not going to say that there's some lazy people out there. Actually, I would say that there probably are some lazy people out there. But the majority of people are not lazy and they don't mind working hard. But the thing about working a job and doing the same job is that you have no control over your schedule, over your routine. And if you are an entrepreneur, you have control over your schedule and what it is that you do daily. But the majority of the tasks involved in doing such work is that you have to identify problems and you have to figure out a solution. And every time you solve one problem, another problem is going to arise immediately. So that can be stressful. That's why that's another quality that I can discuss regarding being an entrepreneur. You have to have a plan. You have to have a routine, something that you can do to handle the high levels of stress that it takes to do something like this. Another thing, do you enjoy providing a service? Because that's what being an entrepreneur is. It's about providing a service and adding value to the lives of others. And I believe that adding value to the lives of others is priceless. The ability to speak with someone and influence them and help them solve their problems is what creates the legacy of a person. As I get older, I learn and I start to realize that I am having more yesterdays than I have tomorrows. Just think about that for a second. It's becoming to a point in time where I am starting to have more yesterdays than tomorrow. So the question is, do you want the world to remember that you were here? I'm going to use the Black Mamba, for example, Kobe Bryant. Now, a lot of people are upset, frustrated that, the man passed away. And it's unfortunate that he passed away because he is a legend. But with that being said, if you really look at the life of Kobe Bryant, he didn't miss out on anything. He had an opportunity to enjoy his family. And it's unfortunate that, I'm not going to go into detail with that, but it's really unfortunate. But Kobe put in so much work and dedication into his life. He practically lived several lives. And most people don't ever in a million years reach that type of level of dedication. And only a few have done so. Next thing. Look at this magnificent place here behind me. And I am standing in front of Southernly Farms. That brings me to the point. Do you have high expectations? If your goal is to be an entrepreneur, you have to set high expectations for what you want in your life. And a lot of people are going to tell you that your goals are not realistic and that you may be crazy and you're not going to be able to achieve those goals and aspirations that you set for yourself. Well, that is the reason why 1% controls the majority of all the money in the world, because they have high expectations. I was reading an article, and the article said that if you take all the money in the world and divide it evenly amongst the entire population here on Earth, the money is going to return right back into the hands of the same people that had it in the first place. That's pretty deep. Think about that for a second. So look at this beautiful property right here behind me. These are dreamers. There's a lot of entrepreneurs, I guarantee, that live behind this gate. But when I say set your expectations high, you don't need to be a person to say that I would love to live in a property like this right here behind me. And it is beautiful. I mean, it is amazing. But think about the person that owns the land, that owns this property. That's how high you have to think. There's many people, and I watch a lot of videos on YouTube and on the internet, and there are many people that say, I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm going to be a millionaire. And that's a great goal to have. But if you really want to be a millionaire, you have to speak into existence that you want to be a billionaire. Because now you're setting a certain standard for yourself. And if you fall short, worst case scenario, you might just become a millionaire. But remember, set your expectations high. Don't say I would love to live in a beautiful property like this. Say I would like to own the entire property. I don't want to be a millionaire. I'm going to be a billionaire. So speak it into existence. Also, closing, allow yourself to be vulnerable. In life, you have to come to a realization that there's nothing in life that you can really do by yourself on your own. And all of the greats have a team. All of the greats have a support group. So all that I'm going to do what I have to do, I'm doing this for me. Put that to the side. Utilize vocabulary like we, us, ours. Those are words of value because it includes other people around you. You are who you hang with. So be careful with your circle. The circle of people that you keep around you is going to dictate the direction your life is heading in. If you want to know the future of a man, pull his closest 5 friends, and that'll tell you. So do you have what it takes to be an entrepreneur? Do you think you are an entrepreneur? Well, if you do think so, I tell you, go for it because you have nothing to lose. Thank you.